Hello everybody, Marzini here to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 3D Land. In the previous episode, we conquered World 4. In today's episode, we're to begin this brand new world with a new power-up. This is the Boomerang Flower. It works kind of like a fire flower, except you can throw boomerangs, and it's super amazing. And this item also appeared in the Mario Kart series as well, so people who play those games, but not necessarily a traditional Mario game, may be familiar with this power-up already. You can throw a couple boomerangs around, and it's kind of an interesting power-up. If you had to choose like a weapon of choice between all the power-ups, the Tanuki would probably still be the best option for you. But there are a couple levels later on where the boomerang would actually be a bit more useful. I want to backtrack a little bit to see if we missed anything. I don't think we did, but I just like double-checking anyway. There's some boomerang burrows over there. I believe if you take them out, you can also get like a backup boomerang as well. And I'm correct. I'm always correct, except when I'm not. Alright then, so for those of you who are new to watching this Let's Play, this is the first series on my channel where the Let's Play was recorded in front of a live streamed audience and stuff like that. So people are actually watching a live stream right now of me playing this game. So it's going to be something that's pretty interesting. It's like a different experience watching this game if you're watching either the live stream or the Let's Play. It's pretty interesting. We got some new enemies over here. I don't remember their names off the top of my head, so let's just destroy them before they ask questions or whatever. I don't know where I'm going with that. For people watching in the live stream, a little reminder, I'm not going to be looking at the chat nearly as often during the live stream as I usually do, because I'm also trying to focus on the gameplay, so that's the reason why I'm not going to be doing that. We get some extra coins right there. And you want to watch out for those spiky things because your boomerang is not effective against them. If I'm changing my 3DS audio levels a bit too much right now, it's because I'm changing my 3DS audio because I'm not really used to hearing the game when I'm commentating. I usually have my microphone really quiet. I usually have my game volume really quiet, but it's a bit of a different situation with this game. It's very technical and I don't really feel like explaining it right now. But what I do feel like doing is collecting some red coins to get a 1-up, because that's incredibly useful. And thankfully, this isn't Super Mario Galaxy where... ow! I'm back here! No! Come on! Ow! And now that we're back to where we were a moment ago, let's go grab that coin medal as if nothing bad happened, because I certainly didn't die in the middle of a live stream, and there's certainly nobody in the audience who can double check that or whatever. Yeah, of course I did die, and I'm gonna have to leave that in the final video. Hooray. So we have the giant spiky ball of doom and destruction and death. So we need to be careful to avoid them. We got some pokies over here, they're not really that hard to avoid. And, oh, it's a cannon! Let's aim for the top of the flagpole. Boom! Haha! Yeah, we did it! That's all I need to do for this live stream, right? I can totally end it off right now. Ooh, this level's a top-down perspective. Amazing. Now, something really nice about this level was this level is a reference to the Legend of Zelda series. I believe Super Mario 3D Land came out on the 25th anniversary of the Zelda series, so they made this game, this level, a kind of a reference to that series. It's all like a top-down perspective and set in a dungeon. It's really nice. I really like this place. Anything that reminds me of classic Zelda is automatically a good thing. Alright then, so this area is also very cool. We set the torches on fire, and then... that never gets old. There's also a really nice level in terms of stereoscopic 3D. Like, you can't see it in the stream because I'm not streaming this in 3D, but I do have my 3D turned on while I'm recording this game, and I really do enjoy how the 3D looks in this level. How many times I said 3D in that sentence? The world may never know. And jump! Whee! To avoid those spiky thingies, and jump on the platform, because this is a jumping game. Alright. Mystery box right here if you want to go grab it. I think it might be important. Not really, it's just a bunch of coins. Must get 1-up. Must get 1-up. Ah, no, Tanuki! No! Oh well. So we go back over here, and we should jump over these spiky things. Ooh, spooky. We go all the way over here, and there's another star medal for us to go collect. Alright. Alright then, so we want to avoid those fire things because obviously they will burn you, and excuse me! They're very rude. You're not invited to my birthday party. Nobody's invited to my birthday party. I'm gonna cancel my birthday party. And long jump. Alright. My voice commands the game. Alright then, so now we're going to be moving on into this level, and I honestly don't remember much about it, so yeah, I didn't practice before recording this video, simply just because I don't really feel like I really need to practice for this. It's kind of like a Tomb Raider Legends situation where I don't feel like I really need to like overly prepare for these videos because I've played this game so many times. Now if this was like Mario 3D World or whatever, then yeah, I would practice like crazy, like when we did the Super Mario 3D World Versus over on the game channel. And we all know how that turned out. Alright then, enough about that, because we need to destroy these guys. Don't burn me! And the fire flower fell into the abyss of doom and destruction. Oh, okay. I was worried that we didn't jump on its head, but luckily we did. And I'm a little concerned because oh, never mind. I was just about to say that I was very concerned that we missed a star medal, but nope. That was the first one, so yay. Also, I love this remix of the Super Mario Bros. 3 theme. Mario Bros. 3 is a pretty fun game. I've only beaten it like once in my entire life, and that was like years ago. But from what I remember, I did enjoy that game. And fun fact, it's actually the first Let's Play that I ever cancelled. I believe this was in late 2012. I was in a situation where I didn't have access to my regular capture card, and so I was going to start a Super Mario Bros. 3 Let's Play on the Game Boy Advance. The thing about that, though, was that my original plan was that was going to be a filler Let's Play. That would only be uploaded until I could get back into the projects I was doing at the time. And I didn't like how it turned out at all. And I was like, I didn't like how the first episode turned out. I'm not gonna bother releasing the rest of them. Like, I actually did end up uploading that first episode, and I didn't really like how it turned out, and I ended up deleting it. And nobody probably even remembers it until I reminded people of it. I may go back and do that game someday. I'm not sure. But I did it. Oh no. No. Okay, we're gonna try getting that gold pole again. There we go! Yeah, we got the gold flag! We never have to see that horrible level over again. And now moving on to World 5-4, we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. These are Monty Moles. You have to stomp them twice to be able to completely destroy them. They're kind of tough enemies, especially because of the fact that if you stomp them once, they will start running around quicker. So you need to be careful about that. So let's go over here, and what I really like about this level is that it's kind of like a little maze. So it's pretty interesting. There are a couple levels like this, like we saw one a couple of videos ago. I don't remember exactly which world it was in. But yeah, it's a pretty interesting idea. I like it. This game has a lot of really clever level designs. Like, that's one of the bigger reasons why I consider 3D Land to be far more superior than 3D World. Because my problem with 3D World was that a lot of it felt very unoriginal. Like, it kind of recycled a lot of ideas from previous Mario games. Like, we saw that one top-down Zelda-like level. They had a level like that in 3D World, but they didn't really do a whole lot that was new or anything different or anything like that. So that was like my biggest problem with 3D World. The reason why it doesn't bother me in 3D Land is because of the fact that this came first and there was nothing like it at the time. But, moving onward. Excuse me. Okay, as long as we have one Tanuki suit, we'll be okay. Okay. The world just becomes so much scarier when you no longer have a Tanuki suit. That's the law of the 3D world, the land thing. Yeah. That. I'm the best at speaking, aren't I? Let's go grab this coin medal, star medal, whatever you want to call it. Seems like Nintendo wants to change the names of those things every game. And now we move on over here. This area over here is pretty interesting because... oh. I don't know that could happen. Going through all these pipes will take you between the different pipes. I believe it's this one we want to go into. I am wrong. Let's try this one. Yep. I was totally right the first try. Alright then. Stomp on you and get up here. And we did it! Yay! Clap for joy. Giant Goombas! Alright then, so this level right here is going to be playing with the propeller block, and I'm always a big fan of this level. So, yeah, and also this is one of my more personal favorite uses of the 3D in the game, because you can see just how far off in the distance that lake is in the background it really is. It's pretty cool. I really like it. Unfortunately, you can't see the 3D while when you're watching the Let's Play or live stream or anything like that. But play this game on your own time and have the 3D turned on, and you'll see just how really impressive it looks. Unless, of course, you don't like the 3D, in which case you probably won't care that much for it. So we go over here and destroy the Goombas. Alright. Unfortunately, we can't stock up on the propeller blocks like we can with the Tanuki suit or a Firefly or anything like that. I wish we could, but it's not a thing we can do. And we want to be careful over here, because I actually died during this part on a field recording that the live stream people will be able to watch, and there's nothing I can do to prevent that, but I can at least make it so that the Let's Play people don't have to see that footage, or something like that. I don't know. Activate the flag, and check through the binoculars. I believe there's going to be a toad around here somewhere. There should be. Where are you? That toad had so much to live for. Well, goodbye, Toad. Alright then, so let's continue on over here. And whee! Okay. Alright, this is this is a star medal that you kind of need to have the 3D turned on to be able to accurately judge where it's located at. There we go, okay. Yeah, that one's a little bit hard to get, but if you have skills like me, then you should be fine. Let's go over here. Might be a good idea to do the super awesome bouncing thing over here. And Mario bounces off screen, because this game is in 3D! Except not really, because this game doesn't really use a whole lot of... well, let me use for that sentence. The 3DS effect on the 3D effect on the Nintendo 3DSs, the characters don't really pop out of the screen that often. That's something that I kind of like about it, because my problem with 3D is that when cartoons try to do that, they try to make every little excuse for the characters to pop out of screen, and it gets a little annoying after a while. That's why I like the 3D effect on the Nintendo 3DS, because it's more about judging distance, which I think is what the 3D effect should be used for. And we gotta be careful over here. I'm gonna ignore those music blocks because I want to get the star medal over here. Yay! I'm trying to concentrate right here, so maybe a little bit more quiet than usual. Yeah, this part's a little tricky. People who play this game on a Nintendo 2DS, I have no idea how you'd be able to get through this area. Because you kind of need the 3D to play through this part of the game. Although the shadows on the bottom of the ground do help. But, yeah, 3D is awesome. Now it's time to conquer the castle of World 5. Ooh, spooky. Alright then, so going through this area, I personally think this castle level is a bit more fun to play through than the first one. It is more challenging, don't get me wrong, but I do like a good challenge every once in a while. when I was saying that, I was thinking of that part in The Office when Andy was all like, Andy Bernard doesn't lose competitions, he wins them, or he quits them, because they're unfair. Right then, you want to avoid those swamps, because they can squish you, and you will not be a happy person. Unless you like getting squished, in which case I'm not judging. Alright then, so we go over here, and I want to be careful with that, and my microphone is falling asleep. Alright, it's all good now. Collect the 5 red coins before the timer goes out. Good luck! Is it 5 red coins in this game? Yeah, it is. Let's get the one up. And look through the binoculars. Ooh, it's all lava-y and spooky and stuff. Oh yeah. Again, watch out for the thwomps, because they will squish you. I feel like I should have a counter for every time I say that. If I do end up putting a counter on screen during the Let's Play, then that'd be pretty funny. I'm not sure if I will, though, because I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of editing during 3D Land, because this isn't a very complicated game. Although I might do that at some point, I don't know. Watch out for those things, and... oh, it's Bowser again! This is a character we've certainly never seen before in a Mario game ever. Alright, so yeah, you be careful with this guy, because obviously Bowser is a tough person. That kind of goes without saying. But yeah, I especially want to be careful with this part, because I don't want to lose my Tanuki suit. I would be very depressed if that happened. Because I want to be able to easily get the golden flag without having to worry about actually using skills to beat him. But yeah, we beat him. Yay! And he was a Magic Koopa all along. I still love that reference to the original Super Mario Bros. Game. And we saved the Toads! Yay! So now that we've done that, we're getting this video off here. So thank you all so much for watching this video of Super Mario 3D Land. In the next episode, we're going to conquer World 6. And next time, later gear to you. Oh yeah.